dummy.
Well, here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Raw.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 307. I don't know why I'm clipping, but I am. 307 consistent episodes from the consistent group. Back in this thing doing what we do. It's Thursday. We normally don't record on Thursday, but we in this thing, man, because it is Mardi Gras season. Laissez-les bon temps roulette. If you know, you know. If you don't, fuck it. You know, it's Mardi Gras time, man. Y'all know what we do around here this time of year. The Mobilians, the New Orleansers. What's the New Orleans? The Mobilians. What's New Orleans?
I'm from New Orleans, nigga.
New Orleanser.
I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah, but you know, it's Mobilians, New Yorkers.
Algiers.
A New Orleanian. I'm a New Orleanian.
Okay, New Orleanian. Okay. Yeah. Is that really what it is? It sounds good.
That's
the
right.
most that I've heard of it. Yeah, I'm a New Orleanian. Yeah.
New Orleans.
No.
And that, with the
Only
W?
people from who's not from there say it that way.
Going to New Orleans.
Well, I'm not from
New
there.
Orleans.
I'm not from there.
That's why I told you, New Orleans.
That what it say? That what it say?
What?
Yeah, New Orleanian.
Someone from
New Orleanian. Okay, I like that. I mean, I think I now that you say it, it's kind of got a ring to it. So
nigga, you a yak, nigga.
What?
That what it say?
that what it do?
No,
So
that say where you at. That's what that says, G-Bro. That nigga say you a yak.
That nigga
That don't
say
even
yak.
say you a. That says
Read it. However, within the city, a more informal term is yak, which comes from the local greeting.
where you at. Exactly.
Yeah,
well, that's kind of right.
yeah, nigga, read it.
It's okay, but
I'm a New Orleanian. Call me a yak if you want to. I'm gonna say where you from and what you talking about. Nobody in New Orleans.
Mardi
knows
Gras
a yak.
Mambo. It's Mardi Gras time, man. Y'all know it's the big weekend coming up, man.
I'm sad. I'm sad.
Yes.
Who it is?
I'm so sad.
Cause you missed it.
Cause I ain't missed it yet, but I'm gonna miss it, and I could still make it. But I think I need a break, because sometimes you need a break. But I've been to it so much, and that was my reasoning for not going.
Maybe you
I've
need
been-
fun in lieu of everything.
Yeah, I agree. I fully 100% agree. And now I wish I would have went. But
Can somebody call you Wody? And you cool with it?
can somebody call me that? Yeah, but if you call me that, I'm gonna know you doing something. Like you're doing it on purpose. Like because nobody
have ill intentions?
Nobody from New Orleans is gonna call me a Wody. Okay.
But Juvie made it up, didn't he?
So what?
I thought that was a New Orleans thing.
What you mean when you say they call me a Wody? What you mean?
What up, Wody? You know, whatever.
That
However
sounds
you say
forced, and it sounds 2003ish. So if they call me that today,
It's more like a greeting to like, whoa there, ain't it?
15 years ago,
Yeah. Yeah.
but not no more.
it expired.
Yeah, it expired late. You didn't know terms expire, man.
Yeah,
that's a juvie them thing, man. These little niggas ain't saying "whoa" like that. They might say "whoa" or short.
That was a long time ago.
Ain't
That's like
nobody
they say
saying
New York
Wody.
don't say son and kid no more like that.
Fool. Like when I went to
That's like somebody coming in, right on, man.
like
What's up, young blood?
like when Son got here, and Scholar came down here, and we would say son. And I would go to New Orleans and be like, "What up, son?" They were like, "Nigga, you country saying son." Like, well, they ain't even come from the country.
Scholar love that son
But
shit.
going to New Orleans and saying that,
I've
See
never
how
said
this-
that before in my life, so that wasn't no country shit. I thought that was
New York shit,
Yeah.
or up north shit. But them niggas say country niggas say son. Because they biting. I'm guessing you're biting off of New York. I don't know. But I went to New Orleans and called
But New York ain't country.
some parts of it. I don't know, man. Them niggas called said, where you get that country shit from?
the most country shit I say is what
Everything.
you say.
Middle school
Well, yeah.
words.
Well,
everything. Every goddamn thing. The alphabet. Yeah.
Well, going in that order,
That.
I'd be like,
Dummy.
I'd be like, what up, home skillet?
I never heard you say that, but yes, that is. But I never heard you say that.
No.
You never called me that.
I said going what I used to say. That's the country shit I think I've ever greeted somebody.
When that was?
But it'll be a
How long ago
Mobile
that
thing.
was?
What up, home skillet?
Oh, that's a Mobile thing?
It ain't a Mobile thing.
You just said it was.
But when I was at home, sometimes I say it.
To your daddy.
Because people will say it to me. I ain't said what up, home skillet to my daddy.
Me, I don't know who you said to other than I like Pops, but other than to an older person, I don't know who you saying home skillet
Nah, it'll
to.
be people my age. What up, home skillet? Just to be funny.
Y'all young old niggas, if that's the case.
Nah, we just old niggas.
Home skillet.
Uh.
Stock City, y'all they said that in the Mobile. Maybe they said that outside of Mobile. Where you from?
I don't remember where I got it from.
The back streets, nigga. You know.
I mean, I've heard the term before, but I thought it was just like some old shit.
I heard it from
like
Fred.
Youngblood.
I heard it on Sanford and Son.
Yeah, there you go. Some shit like that. There you go. I said some old shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, we in this thing, man. I forgot the whole.
I don't know if you passed it. Or,
No, I didn't. I hadn't did it yet. I was talking about Mardi Gras, and then we got into all of the lingo. But man, we back in this thing, man. It feel good to be back, even though we just left like 3 days ago. But where we at with the hoop?
Borderline 3 days. I'm sad I'm not gonna get to be a home skillet. I wish I was.
You don't get to be a Wody.
No, I'm saying, son.
What's up, Wody?
A country son. So I don't know, but I do notice bringing up that conversation. Them little young niggas always come up with some new lingo all the time, man. It's never the same. So what I was saying when Wody was being said, them niggas would look at you crazy if you call them Wody right now.
Right now, okay.
In New Orleans, so it ain't a thing. I don't think it's a thing no more. But that's my week. Being said, I'm not in New Orleans. I'm sorry.
You still can go. The interstate's still there.
It's still debatable too, because I still got the opportunity. But I think I need a break.
Are you able to go and then make it back to work Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you leave Sunday.
Yeah, I do it all. Most times that's what I do.
Like it ain't that. It's only like a 6-hour drive.
I ain't no
Ain't even that long.
know when the whole Mardi Gras over.
You ain't got to stay for all of it.
Technically, it's not over until Tuesday. But if you want to go there Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday, you can. Or if you want to stay till Tuesday, you can.
Tuesday's the main day. I never really.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
My shit used to be over on Monday.
Even when I go, I never stay for Tuesday. I probably leave Tuesday morning because by the time Tuesday get there, man,
I didn't have my
it's
fun.
just I'm done. Now, if you never been, you should stay
The whole week.
time,
The whole week, yeah.
and probably leave Tuesday evening.
Go ahead.
Never go to the night parade on Tuesday in Mobile because that shit.
That's how I do Monday. I've always been like that though. Like,
Well, I be too tired.
yeah, like I mean, that what I'm talking about is not a normal thing, but like normally after I do the day parade Monday, I can go.
Well,
I'm
I can, but I will say that if you going a first time going, you should stay in New Orleans because Zulu is Fat Tuesday morning. We don't even call it Fat Tuesday. It's just Mardi Gras morning, Zulu parade. You need to go.
So it just got Mardi Gras morning. I'm
just
really
don't-
just.
we just
trying
don't.
to-
What they
call it
numb
Mardi
talk
Gras.
be?
We just call it Mardi Gras Saturday. Can't get right, don't want to come, but we just call it Mardi Gras day.
Man,
Mardi
that-
Gras
It's
day.
hard to,
Damn,
it's
that
like you said,
preacher
it's hard to
parade.
give up your Saturdays.
But I said,
But I would trade Saturday in Mobile as long as I'm back in Mobile for
But
Monday.
I would try either. What day did we go down and you shot your? I don't know if
Monday.
it was your video or y'all video.
That was Monday.
I thought it was Saturday, but that's.
I mean,
the
and,
day.
well, I
That's
think
the
we
day
was there for some days, but
I'm saying when I came because I was in New Orleans. And I
yeah, you
down
came
there.
that Saturday.
See, there you go. So I don't know where we was at. He asked me. We went to the what parade on?
You try to
Saturday?
go to a preacher parade?
I don't know. I know we went to a parade. We shot the video and then we went to a parade.
No, we missed Pritchard Parade. We went. I don't know what we called.
The Dragon Parade with the fire?
Yeah, I think that's what we called.
Oh,
I
that's
ain't
the
seen
can't
no
even
fire,
remember.
but I remember a parade. But it was in the fight and it was in the daytime. So I don't know.
Oh, you should have told me about the fire. Yeah, that's the
I
Dragon
didn't
Parade.
see I didn't see fire. I don't know fire.
Whatever
Yeah.
Saturday day parade is.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. That's one of the worst parades. I mean, they just be having the dragon coming out the float.
But I didn't take it that way because I thought it was just a different experience. It was a lot of people out there that was having fun. That's all I saw.
If I ever had to, for me,
all I saw.
if I ever had to say, "Hey, come here," you gotta come. I would pick Monday. That would be my day to bring somebody to Mobile if I had to do it.
And it's personal preference. Mine is Saturday because that's when my family and my people have the most fun on Saturday.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm
So
saying.
that's
Like
what it is.
Monday usually be, especially if I go down there with Rock and them. They just, and it's because of the setup.
See, there you go. But I'm willing to sacrifice any day to go see another. Like I sacrificed my Saturday to go. But
we gonna have to work out a trade.
we already did. I didn't already been to Mobile on Saturday, so it's your time to come to New Orleans on Saturday.
I came to New Orleans on a Sunday, and Joe Kane is a big thing.
I ain't asked you about a Sunday, okay?
But I'm saying I sacrificed my Joe Kane Sunday to come kick it with you.
Is that your favorite day?
It's my top 3.
I ain't asked you that.
So he's saying you got to sacrifice a
Your
day that you
favorite,
like.
my favorite day is Saturday. I sacrificed my favorite day Saturday and came to Mobile. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Stop overcomplicating it.
All right, let's do a home for home then.
Nigga, I done did it already. It's your turn.
No. One Saturday, I come there. One Saturday, you come to Mobile.
Cool, but you go first.
Okay, next year. There we go.
It's a problem solved.
How was your week? And we went to the game today. Shouts out to Hoover. Shouts out to Twin. Twin said when we saw my boy got us flow seats, flow tickets, flow access. Went down there, dapped up Twin. Twin said, I knew you was going to come holler at me. Saw Twin at the game. The boys won by 30. Could have won by 40. Shouts out to Twin. Final Saturday. I want to go see Hoover. Twin is a basketball coach at Hoover High School who's chasing the ring.
What time is
Not
the game
chasing.
Saturday?
I don't even know, but I want to go.
2. I think it's 2.
I'll look before then, but I don't know. And I'm going. But go ahead.
You better go check my mailbox if you're gonna stop. Well,
Get that, my boy done get that shit to everybody. You, Baron, CEO, everybody got that. Whoever get it first. Squid Game.
but now, went to the game. It was cool. They ran out of chicken. I was mad about that. I almost got into a fight with an old man.
You ain't almost get into a fight. My
That
boy
was
about to
weird.
whip your ass.
Over a lie.
Well, maybe it wasn't a lie.
It was. I wasn't there.
Well, it was a lie. But put some context behind it.
All right, so
That man, go ahead.
I done went all week, and I go get my band because I had my passes and stuff like that to get into different areas. So I'm getting my band. He was like, "You was here this morning." I'm like, "No, I wasn't." Yes, you was.
Yeah, I just got all work.
I put it on you. And if you notice, he put the band on you. He wouldn't even put the band on me. He gave it to the other guy. Because I guess he just felt disrespected or some shit. Like, I was at work, sir. And give me this damn band you ain't paid for.
My boy act like they had a band shortage. They had 1,000 bands right there. For nigga
A whole
already-
stack of bands. But that was cool. Going to see the games all week was fun.
Don't just breeze by this old man about to beat you up, man. I want to put some more context, but old man was about to beat him up. He was like, "Man, I saw you this morning. I ain't giving you no more no more bands, or you gonna have to get in." Not knowing that that's the same old man that he saw all week. So I was like, "Damn, my boy see black people as the same person, ain't it?"
Bruh, I thought out.
But even if he saw him all week, what the fuck they got to do with today?
He old. He probably mine ain't right. Days running together.
Well,
I
nigga,
just-
hey, I'm with you. You're right. Give my motherfucking man before I better slapped you,
I
nigga.
see it, but also understand. You know,
Yeah.
we understand. My boy probably had some.
No, that's your job is to get bands out. And a lot of people go every day.
My
Yeah.
boy was like,
You should be able to go every day.
because you give people problems when you go places too.
I didn't give nobody any problems except for this nigga that wouldn't give me my band that was deserved of
That
me.
ain't true. You fussed at the lady who would let us go downstairs at the arena, the club entrance right here because they ain't had nobody to check you, and they told you go over there. They could check you. Get
He got mad at
And
Todd, too.
He fussed at them, but I could go right here.
It was an elevator.
See,
He got mad at Todd when Todd wouldn't let him down on the floor.
No, I don't remember that one.
When Todd tried to check your ticket.
you came in here and snitched on him. You did when Todd said,
You remember that?
Where
it
you
was,
sitting at?
It was at the Alabama game when they played at the
cool shit.
the place that you said.
Oh, yeah. That nigga was on some goddamn employee of the month shit.
But I ain't gonna lie, my boy got us flow access, so that's all. That's all. That.
Twin did. Oh,
You're right.
I thought you said my
No, I
mom. He
went
told me.
saw, but he
Oh.
you got it. We got down there by Twin.
Nah,
My
when
boy
we
down there.
we got by two.
Gotcha,
and
gotcha,
got
gotcha.
got a chance to.
So y'all was in the coach huddle.
We
Okay.
right there in the entrance. Come running out. We want to stand by y'all. We could.
That's what's up.
We didn't. We probably should have. Now that I think about it, we could have stood down there.
But man, the thing about those floor seats is it's not the best view,
Yeah, so we still went up.
and the club seats not the
Too
best
high.
view. Yeah, it's too high, too low. I'd rather just be right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right in the middle. We got some good middle seats.
No, I'm an old common nigga. You know what I'm saying?
After you then went in and said, "Hey, where the chicken at? Y'all got no more chicken." Nigga was mad. They had but chicken.
That boy gonna get mad if they run out of chicken and nachos. Huh?
In 6 different spots though.
Yeah, they had a damn chicken. God damn it! And it was donkey or whatever that shit was called. But cool. That's some good ass chicken.
Lil
That's some of the
Donkey?
best chicken.
Is
in
it
the
Lil
city.
Donkey?
Lil Donkey. That's I was looking forward to that little donkey chicken. I ain't gonna lie. And it's still Black History Month, so fuck it, I can say it. But what about you, Stop?
Cool week. Quick, because we back in here. So not a lot happened too tough this week. Been a week of anxiety, weirdness, and I ain't gonna go too deep off into that. But just, man, keep people in your thoughts and your prayers. It's a lot of weird, wicked shit going on. We went off the pod with it. And then this week, more of that shit got hammered home. So, man, everything that you think may be, may not always be. And that's why I try to tell people, man. I tell people all the time, man, you got to humble yourself sometimes. And I've been like this for a while.
Something will humble you.
After pandemic, even more so. But, like, it's always something like, man, you can never be, to me personally, too high. Because, you know, there's always something that can humble the fuck out your ass around the corner. You know, you think you got shit mapped out and you can account for certain things for so long, but nothing is promised. Nothing is guaranteed, no matter how long you've been dealing and doing it. So just take advantage and each opportunity as you have them, because, again, they all not guaranteed.
You know,
I woke up this morning, was like,
this sound weird.
seeing on Facebook, I was like, man, what the fuck going on? So, like you said, like, that shit crazy. So no reason to, but
Yeah.
if you know, you know.
Yeah. But that's, I don't know. That's that. Did y'all see this week another close call at the airport?
yeah.
I think it was in Chicago. A Southwest flight was landing and almost ran into a private jet. Only thing stopped it was he had to immediately take back off and get out of there.
I've actually been on a plane that had to do that before, fool.
Had to take back off.
Yeah, that shit, that bit was coming down and had to pull back up, nigga. Everything in your body just fall in your ass. Sorry, but it does. And like, you know what I'm saying? When that plane about to land and they have to go back up and circle around. I was coming from New Orleans on a short flight.
That's not an uncommon thing, by the way. Not to run into something, but sometimes I've heard a lot of people saying the plane stopped and then they had to immediately
You know,
take back off.
it's uncomfortable, but it's, for the most part, it goes well. You know what I'm saying? So in my instance, it went well. In that instance, it went well. If it would have landed, it probably would have went well. But still, it's just another feeding into a lot of planes having issues and communicating with other planes and landing or not landing. So, you know.
From what I've seen, some planes are on a different, like, program than other planes. I think Southwest got the updated one and Delta doesn't, and something like that. Like, some do, some don't. And I'm pretty sure that private jet probably don't have.
Well, that ain't smart for none of them. If y'all ain't on
like,
same
you know,
goddamn,
All of them should have.
When you think about air traffic and you think about these biz ass airports and all the different planes, like, especially if you're at an airport like Atlanta, you see 8 of them coming in landing and 6 of them taking off and
Real
shit.
quick.
It's really
complicated.
a good feat that shit don't happen more often,
yeah,
actually.
'cause nigga,
So, you know, shout out to them air traffic controllers, man. Them niggas got a hard ass job.
You imagine can't get right in that bitch talking to him.
Hey, you got to go on a Miller runway.
Turn to the middle.
Miller.
No, nigga, I say left, right. Nigga, left, right.
Nigga, go on the Miller runway. The Miller runway.
Thought you taking off. Oh,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, cause y'all know where I stay. You know, planes fly over. I be looking at them hoes like,
yeah, man, all of that shit
keep
complicated.
flying.
But you know, if you think about it, like, it's one of them things that, like, you never hear how often they get it right. You only just know when they get it wrong, for real. You know what I mean? Like that's the hard part about it.
the
Like,
right
when they get it wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah, and the right percentage is in the upper 90s.
Yeah, way up there.
99's ease.
Yeah.
But like that. So it is, but it's just that, like you say, you hear about it more so when it's the other way because it's so tragic and so scary, I guess. I don't know.
I just don't like to fly anyway, so this is even more reason
Me neither.
for me to be like, nah, I ain't going.
Me neither. Will I stop? Probably not if I book a flight or a trip to go somewhere and fly, but I would prefer not to at this point.
And going from here to, I always wanted to go like overseas to like Europe or Africa or something like
Shit
that.
long.
Man,
I went overseas.
I don't think I could do it.
Well, see, I went over when I went to Hawaii. Oh, that's an ocean, huh?
It was crazy, but
And nigga, you a U.S. citizen.
I don't care. That shit was long, boy. That shit was 9 hours.
It's still
Hawaii, boy.
It's still America, Jack.
no, that's a long ass flight.
That shit long. 9, 10 hours. 8, 9, 10 hours.
Yeah, because it was.
Well, in full. I guess.
Well, no. On the way there, we went like 4 and 4, but on the way back, we came all the way back.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we did. That shit was a long ass flight.
I don't think I did over 5.
No, nigga, we were about 8 hours on the way back.
People was talking about. I seen 50 Cent post, and I think we talked about it in the group where they was talking about how many incidents it's been this year, and it made me go look it up. You know, I went to chat and did some little research, and they were saying that
They did lie to you though.
I don't know. I think that shit pretty. I don't know. I think it's fairly accurate. You don't know, but they was just saying that as of February 21, that they said that the National Transportation Safety Board recorded 99 aviation incidents in the United States. In comparison, during that same period, in 2024, they had 150 incidents. So in actuality, the incidents are down right now. So it make it seem like it's up. Like people are, I ain't traveling, but last year you was okay traveling when it was worse. So it just sometimes when you get more news or more social media, it kind of play it up, but it's just kind of a little overhyped.
I think it was more the fatalities that made it like look different. Cause you know what I'm saying, I don't remember anybody dying last year. So
yeah, that's true. Planes having to land upside down on some movie shit. That's true.
So.
Yeah. And we just talked about it last week. We was like, shit. It hadn't been a commercial flight that killed somebody in how long?
It hadn't been a minute.
Like since like the 90s or something.
2002, my bad. Like it was like 20 years, and I just didn't believe it because I don't even know why, but I felt like I saw some people crash and pass, and I don't know why I thought I saw that, but when you looked at the research, that shit ain't happen. So
yeah. I don't know. I still cool getting on the plane, but that shit make you think.
I'm scared. I'm still scared.
Yeah.
Would I do it?
Showing all these videos, like we always say, shit. The more we get to see, we don't usually know what's going on in Arkansas. Now we do.
Y'all taking a $30K from Delta?
No. That's what we said last week. Hell no, nigga. I'm getting
How
more.
much? So now what's the number? What's a decent number?
I don't know, but it ain't 30K.
I do 300,000 of free flights, either one.
For life?
Yeah. Free flights for life. I'm taking that all day.
Give me the 300,000 because I'm scared to fly. So I don't.
So if you had an option, if they say you can get 350,000 or free flights for life, what you take?
Free flights for life.
Money. I'm taking the money.
I think I'm taking the money too.
Yeah, I'm taking the money because I'm already scared to fly.
Even though I get what he's saying, free flights for life, you can like nigga.
You can make that.
I can go somewhere every weekend if I want it.
Right here, I can start a whole new business.
But 350K right now,
business, buildings, houses.
We might can get out that tax bracket that's finna get fucked up with this shit.
Hey,
no more middle class. Guys.
Hey, let me get a flight to Mobile real quick.
Yeah, you can fly to New Orleans tomorrow.
I could, but I wouldn't.
Ooh, damn, you damn sure ain't gonna want to, cause they gonna definitely put you in that bitch that about the size of my car.
Fool, I done been in one. Fool, like that shit, like in high school. Me and my homeboy Junior, we went to Arkansas State on a visit. We flew out a small. Besma got the new
the international airport or whatever it is. National.
We flew out a small airport in New Orleans on a little goddamn crop duster, goddamn to Arkansas State.
Yeah, you feel everything in them hoes.
It was a 3-seater, 4-seater. That nigga was the co-pilot.
Shit.
And that shit is the most movingest shit ever, boy. That's why I got a fear. That was my first flight ever.
But I was think about like when you finally do retire and you want to see the world. You could easily rack up 300,000.
Well, nigga, I got some. I'm talking about today, and I got some time to go before I get there. So then, when I'm in 20 years, I think about that. But right now, I'm taking the 350 to make it to retirement.
It'll be a hard decision. Now, don't get it twisted, but it's just be hard to pass up that cash.
It's not hard for me right now.
Do they tax that 350?
If I was 65, I'm taking the flights.
Do they tax the 350?
Let's just say no.
You get 350.
That's a hard one, but
because I think that would be, I don't know what that would be considered. So, but I know like pain and injury, like when you get in car wrecks and stuff. Yeah, that's like a car wreck. So yeah, they don't. I don't think they tax that. Pain and injury shit, they don't tax.
I don't know. I ain't
it'll be hard to turn down that 350.
I ain't the nigga who go from the commercial. Hey, having back issues, been in an accident, been in a wreck. Come to me. 3D.
Because I think about 350, and you could pay your house out, so you don't have a mortgage. You could pay your car, like you could pay some shit to like
house, car,
to alleviate.
Yeah, and then you can still now you can fly a little more, nigga. You ain't paying a mortgage every month, and you don't have a mortgage anymore at all. And you still, whatever your house worth, you'll still get that money back if you decide to sell it.
Yep. Man, I don't need me a L.
What? A nigga don't break the table. What?
That nigga bang that. That nigga knocked everything out that bitch. I need an M.
You gonna need a T.
Did y'all? Speaking of the flight shit, did y'all see that on that United Arab Emirates flight? The lady died on the flight, and they set the body next to the couple.
No, huh? What? No.
Y'all didn't see that? Look, go, pull it up. On United Arab Emirates flight, a lady died a little bit after the flight. Like not a little bit, but it was in flight. Like lady died mid-flight.
Ain't no undercarriage of that?
They said some planes used to have it, but they didn't. They put in a little sheet and sat on right next to the couple.
Hell no,
Now I'm gonna need 300 for that.
Yeah, you can't sit by me.
They said they were traumatized, so they ended up getting up and moving. Like one lady had an empty seat by her, and the husband sat somewhere else. But they were talking about how they was traumatized going on vacation. There you go. It was a 10-hour flight. A woman exited the restroom, collapsed, and died in front of them. The couple told the Australian news program, Current Affairs, on Sunday. This was from NBC News, I think. They did everything they could to try to resuscitate the lady, but she died. And they had to sit next to her. They had took a picture and everything. She was in a little sheet.
Y'all better put her in a flight attendant seat.
We sat next to her for 4 hours.
Hell no, y'all got to put her.
I would have said right.
Put
right
the flight
there.
attendant right here and put her in the flight attendant seat. I'm sorry, rest in peace.
What if the arm moved or something?
You trash.
Because you know that's a real
Hey,
thing.
I'm going crazy.
Gas.
So like dead people be having gas and they might.
Let that bitch go.
Oh shit!
I'm already scared of dead bodies, so I know I'm going crazy.
I ain't sitting by.
I ain't sitting by it.
No, I'm not sitting by it.
Like how you I'm sorry. Like
how do you do anything other than this?
as soon as you get ready, like, oh, you finna sit it down right? You finna sit her down right here? No. She can have this whole seat.
I'll stand up.
That's what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Put me in the cockpit.
hey, I'll just bullshit because there's no way in hell I could just sit there. Goddamn. So hey,
But they gonna have to probably get broke off too.
But also, what if they tell you, be like, nah, you ain't got nowhere else to sit, and if you act crazy, you getting banned from places.
But what was crazy on that flight, there were other places to sit because they ended up moving other places.
yeah, I'm moving. I don't give a fuck if we ain't got to sit together. I be liking when you don't have to sit together.
But that'd be the best shit when you get on a flight and then don't nobody be in that seat next to you and you can get up and move.
I'm moving and I'm suing.
Who? I got a study for you.
Jack, you ain't gonna like that.
This ain't a good study though. Kind of not.
Most of them
especially in
haven't been
lieu of
lately.
what we've been talking about already. But it says new data shows that the more educated you are, you have the longer you'll be out of work.
Why?
So it says a study just said that the highly educated professionals are experiencing job loss. This is a study from 2023. It said despite having like master degrees and advanced degrees, the average wait time for them is about 18 weeks to 18 weeks.
That's true because they're only limited on the things they will accept, and there's only a limited amount of people in those positions. So, but if they wanted to go work in a warehouse or wanted to go work, and maybe not even that, because sometimes they may even be.
Well, sometimes
they're overqualified.
I was just about to say that'd be the problem. Sometimes you run into shit like, oh well, we can't. Like I know people who be like, well, I don't care. I know that, but nigga, I need to work.
So, is it okay to go some places to be like, I only went to high school, and I got a doctorate because I know I need this job, and then they go,
you could
overqualified.
Knowing if you need a job, I never understood that overqualified
Nigga getting
shit.
fired because I said I didn't go to college and I did. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
They do that shit. They'll say like, bro, when you come from a certain place, like I saw that shit in restaurant world, where you to work at a certain type of high class level restaurant, and you go down to a fast food. They say, look, you was getting paid too much over there, or you expecting too much. You were too spoiled over there. You had too much time off. You had all this shit.
Cool, but now I'm just trying to work, bro.
Yeah, I want you $12 out. I want it. I'll take it. No.
They still bitch about it.
Yeah, they do that. I've seen that a lot.
I want to spell it out, but I know, and I can see why. I can't see why. I can see that it happens though, because even like little stuff like that intimidate the person who is there. Like imagine hiring a doctor to go work at McDonald's. He gonna be telling off his boss. Like
That's the shit. That's the
that
shit
is
though.
not
The nigga that
a
hired you gonna be.
cooked burger.
Man, nigga think he better than that. Bitch, I just want to work. Man, fuck is wrong with you?
I just salted the fries. What you talking about? So I can see that, and it sucks that it's that way, but I get it.
damn, I want some McDonald's fries. No,
Sure, you don't want no Popeyes. You look like, oh, I want a Popeyes.
I don't want no Popeyes. I'll wait to get some hearts tomorrow, but I don't want no Popeyes.
I got that deal.
Popeyes ain't no deal. All shit high. What deal they got?
3P for $5.
I'm
$3
probably
for
I'm probably gonna
Look
go
at
go
you want some
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
If y'all old lady cheat on y'all, are y'all gonna call a nigga
No, I ain't.
or text message them or put them on blast?
Nah.
My beef.
I just seen who did that. Who did that? I think
That man that went at Steve Smith.
Steve Smith.
Oh yeah.
It goes well. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. It goes two ways.
You gonna do it?
It goes.
I can see
no,
who
no.
it
It goes two ways.
Here goes the Texas.
Two ways. Two ways. If I don't
Meet me
know,
at Walmart. I'm gonna slam
Can
your
I
ass.
fold you up like a pretzel
Well, listen,
again? Who did it leak that shit?
no, I ain't leaking it, but I'll call or talk to or fight. It goes two ways. In both instances,
You a call a fight?
No, listen.
Okay, I'm gonna look
in
something.
both instances, it's my wife's fault. So she go get it in both instances.
Okay.
If I don't know the nigga, I have no beef with him, so I ain't calling him. But if I know the nigga, and you know we married, then that's different.
That's different.
So yes, nigga, you gonna get it too.
Okay, don't point at me though.
I will. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude.
So it goes. It's like she gonna get it. If it's a nigga I don't know, she gonna get it. He not gonna get it. If you
know
her,
the dude.
if I know her, she gonna get it, and you gonna get it.
That's how I always felt.
Yes, man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, ain't gonna be no Mike.
Like if it's a stranger, I don't care about a stranger. But nigga, if I know you, we talk.
I might be crazy and weird.
If we talk,
Like I
you know.
I ain't gonna be able to fuck with you, of course, naturally. But I don't think I can say nothing to him.
Good for you. I'm happy for you.
Only cause like
Cause you know what you're doing, fool.
yes, but he can't do it if like you said in both instances it goes back to the person.
Yeah.
Like nigga, he can't do it if you don't agree.
Well, I get that, but I'm also living off my morals, off of me. Like I ain't gonna do that to your wife, and if I do, I expect you to slap me,
Right.
Because of that. So that's it.
I get it. I totally.
I'm sorry,
I told.
Tigger, I don't mean it.
Yeah, you can point at me.
Because it's nobody.
But he can't get that nigga. Hey, nigga, you got
But
that.
it look good though. It look good.
I get it
for
though.
the
You gotta
camera.
create the emotion. It's like acting. Like you gotta. Yeah.
But like, I mean, me personally, anybody that I'm cool with, like going back to forever, they girl or wife or whatever, I stopped looking at them like that. You know what I'm saying? That's that shit. But like, if you know me and we supposed to be cool, nah, nigga, that's a different level of disrespect. So
not even if we ain't even got to be cool, fool. Because I know if like even if we're acquaintances and we speak and we talk, I know that you like when we come around and hey, how you doing? What's up? What's up?
See,
you have that in your mind.
See,
You think that.
see your answer. I like if it's a situation where I know dude say something to her knowing and she reject that shit or block that shit. Like definitely, I feel you saying something to dude because like nigga, you knew. But if dude say something to her and she bite and it worked,
But dude,
Nigga,
still
it worked.
knew. But dude still knew though.
he did.
That was the
and I'm not giving him a pass. I ain't fucking with him. But I just don't think I can say nothing to him because she did it.
I'm saying something to both of you
should
niggas,
tell me
man.
at least, bro. At least tell me, bro.
What if he don't owe you? He said acquaintance. I don't owe you that.
Yeah, he don't.
You ain't my homeboy. I don't know. I mean, what up, man? That don't mean we cool.
and it
'Cause to
ain't no
me-
real way to tell
'cause to me-
somebody that.
Hey, let me
unless you already
let me
did
tell
it.
you
Because I'm
something.
be honest with you. To me, an acquaintance, of course she did it purposely, but to me, an acquaintance does that purposely. They know what's gonna like food.
Facts.
They know, so it's purposely. So you're purposely doing that to me.
So you gonna so if you say something to him, you can't really even say nothing to him. You gotta slap him then.
I just did that.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like
You the
what you-
waged war on me.
like what you gonna say to him?
Yeah. If y'all both go through,
I know what you gonna say to
Hey,
him.
both of y'all.
That's it.
Give
Give him an organ or something.
trash. You just trash. I blame King get right for that, but you trash.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Like,
No, you got to real deal listen to get some of
But-
them underneath ones.
but yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all. Like, I guess I couldn't. I think it's a pride thing. Like I couldn't. I don't even want to say the bro got me. You got.
Yeah, more power
I
to
would
you.
just feel disrespected.
Yes, it is.
The only reason why I
Then
would,
what if you go say something and then you go swing on him and the nigga knock
beat
you
you
out
up.
or something? Like, dude, now you gotta shoot him or something.
that's part of it. That's part of it, man. That's part of it.
now he really finna get her because you done got beat up and everything.
He got her already.
I fear for my life.
Once I know he got her, he got her. So she ain't mine no more. So if you knock me out, so what? You
I
got her.
I ain't going back.
Yeah, you
No, I mean you got, but you know it's like I don't want to say what culture it is, but you can't say that. Like that's the game. It ain't cool. It ain't fun. I'm not giving him a pass, but I can't say nothing to
You
him.
know what? It
That's
ain't
crazy.
cool. I salute you. You won.
You got that on.
Hey, listen, if you gonna slap him, sure. But if you finna go over there just to talk, then man, you leave him alone.
It don't make sense to just go over there and talk. What the fuck y'all got to talk about?
You gonna start crying, nigga, to hurt your feelings even more. You know what I'm saying? You ever had a like this? You know what I'm saying? Balled up in the little crab. The crab, nigga. What's the crab? Nigga had the balled up in the crab.
What was that shit? Was this the same story when the nigga said he was moving her UID around or some shit?
IUD.
IUD, yeah, one of
the Steve Smith and the guy from Baltimore, wife who is a cheerleader or something like that for Baltimore. Yeah, he went off on the internet. I ain't
Steve Smith say he was moving the IED around.
No, the nigga
said you moved my wife, you crushed my wife and moved the IUD around. Nigga ain't admitting that. That nigga put the text out and everything. Nigga, yeah, right. Nigga, you be long and stroke my girl, nigga.
Yeah, then the nigga had long lumber.
Ain't nobody about to know that about me.
You got to fight him.
That's why I'm just gonna slap him and be quiet. If he win, he win. I'm quiet.
I'm just gonna sit over that bitch.
He ain't gonna never know nigga real.
What's the nigga with on all the smoke, the light skinned nigga?
Matt Barnes.
You gotta drive by 4 hours. So goddamn slap a nigga.
He said drive by 4 hours.
That was what he did the official one.
Yeah.
That's wild when you ain't met a nigga move the IUD.
But that's a long time to drive mad, dog.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of time to think about it. Hey, I'm gonna ask that nigga if he say this. Hell no. I'm gonna just walk up and goddamn. I'm gonna hit that nigga with the smooth. What up, bro? Pow. You know.
I ain't the nigga.
You gotta stop at a gas station.
I ain't even mad
use
no more.
The bathroom.
But I get it. I've heard of people calling dudes because of text messages and stuff. It ain't in me.
I've never called a man.
Cause like you got to respond to that shit.
And I say that, fool, but I've never called the man, and I've never even addressed the man when he tried to do something like that to me.
Yeah, like you got.
So it's happened to me. Well, I ain't get got, but he.
No. I'm saying,
and I still ain't say nothing.
I'm saying you didn't say nothing because you was got. Like you know.
Well, I've also said something before too.
But you ain't.
Well, you can't do both. You can't.
I just thought about it. Like I said, like a nigga tried to backdoor me on some wicked shit.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't say nothing to them about it. But then also a nigga tried to get me on just some acquaintance shit, knowing that that's my in-laws. And she came to me and I still addressed that too.
What if you get post backdoor, but they tell you before they backdoor you?
Post with
that's not backdoor. That's not backdoor.
If you told me. If you told me it's not backdoor.
Like I like that's back in the college high school days, like nigga didn't talk. Hey bro, I'm finna. Hey shit, run your move.
Have you ever been like, nah, nigga, don't do that to me?
Nigga be like, nah,
please don't.
Nigga say yeah, but be mad like, but yeah, man, it's cool.
Oh, she ain't nothing. She ain't.
Nigga be thinking like, nah, that might be it.
She ain't gonna do it. Damn, she done win for it.
Nigga told you.
But I done seen a nigga like, man, I know my girl, she ain't cheating, and I was thinking like this was like back in the day, like I was like. Everybody was looking like, cause we knew who was.
Did that scar you for life, or have you grown from that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got scarred early, man. I'm telling you, I got scarred real early in life that made me realize I thought I was in love, and then my homeboy, I ain't gonna call who it is. He came over there and said, "Hey man, I gotta tell you something." I was like 6 hours away from getting in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I was going places. I gotta tell you something, man. Such and such. I'm like, yeah. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no.
I don't believe you. Please tell me you're lying.
No.
Not Taisha.
But then here's the thing. It was my homeboy. It was like one of my best friends. So, the code, you weak as fuck if you go back and be like, hey, because you telling on your homeboy. So I had to get on the phone and play smooth and text and act like everything was fine.
My boy from the woods said, you let that nigga Terry ball.
I should have did that shit.
You let that nigga Terry ball.
Man, I had to play cool for about a week. I really love you. Why can't we be together? I'm in my head. I'm balling, man, thinking about how this nigga done did this.
Like, I wish we could, but nah, bitch.
Yeah,
it's your fault.
I know where you was at too.
It is crazy, fool, because they be acting like they don't know it's their fault.
Man, they played it out. That's what I'm telling you. I got scarred early.
You did, but I ain't gonna say
cried her eyeballs out. No, I don't understand. I just love you so much. And I'm thinking like, this nigga,
I wish I could say. I wish I could say.
I wish I could tell you.
I wish I could say what about yesterday.
Yeah. then it's your homeboy, so like it's a circle of y'all.
Dummy.
Everybody in the circle kind of laughing when you walk up and shit. Like, damn, that nigga.
So what if it's a nigga you don't hang with it? What if it's a nigga you don't hang with?
Huh?
What if it's a nigga you don't hang with?
I think it's all of them bad.
I found out you let that nigga.
I think that would be
Joe Blow Crush. What's up?
I think that's what be.
Stop all that crying.
I
Get
think
outta
with
here.
dudes, they ego get them so bad. That's what be bothering them because you know how dudes talk. Like you, like especially back then. I ain't talking about now, grown men. I'm talking about like high school, early college.
I don't even know what they talk like now.
Like you know when they back then, like you see them like this shit. They got that nigga.
And nigga gonna try to fake laugh and turn their head. Nigga to turn their head. Nigga, I see you over there laughing.
Yeah.
Nigga, I see this part of your head.
There you go, right there.
And niggas don't tell. You probably ain't tell that story at the time.
I don't know what you're
You
talking about.
comfortable telling it now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But that,
You tried to bleep it out. Why you bring it back up?
I wasn't even talking about that.
Okay, my bad.
I really wasn't.
My bad.
No, I was just giving an example. Like that's why it seemed like women cheat more. I mean, men cheat more because it's more likely for a woman to like blast that shit. This nigga cheated on me. Men really just gonna tuck that shit in.
Yeah, because you don't want more people to know that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like if you say something, they give another element to the story.
Yeah.
Then this nigga,
Then that nigga crying about it.
Hey, look, then this nigga,
Right.
hey, this nigga called me, cuz.
I try.
And now you got a story that you can tell on the podcast. You know?
Look, I balled her up. Then look, I balled up so good, he called me.
I mean, it happened, man. I mean, everything is fine now, you know, but that's just something from your past that you think about sometimes.
Bring it back down.
Yes. Double entendre.
Right.
Let's get out of here.
Y'all about to get
Shout out Steve Smith, man. That man rearranged the IED. Now you do whatever it is.
Boom. That's a bomb, man. IED. You been crazy.
No, he got his wife IED arranged.
That's crazy. They put out a list this week, and I don't even know who made the original list, but it was top 10 greatest black actors in film history. It was over 84,000 votes, and this is the list that they gave. So I wanted to see what y'all thought about it. One, of course, they had the GOAT, Denzel Washington. Number 2, Morgan Freeman. Number 3, Samuel L. Jackson. Number 4, Lawrence Fishburne. Number 5, Chadwick Boseman. Number 6, Forrest Whitaker. Number 7, James Earl Jones Jr. Number 8, Danny Glover. Number 9, Eddie Murphy. Number 10, Jamie Foxx. Feedback, thoughts, what y'all like about the list? Who y'all will take off? Who missing? Where y'all at with this list? Is it a solid list or what y'all think?
I mean, it's a solid list. R.I.P. Chadwick. But you can get him out of there. He don't have enough.
He just don't have enough in the Serato yet. He could definitely have.
He probably would have been.
Yeah. Especially after the Black Panther role. But he's some heavyweight.
I could put him on a list, but I will probably put him at 10 based on this list.
I wouldn't put him at 10.
And probably because the reason being is I would put Danny Glover at like 9.
But I mean, if you go look at the other side, I mean, it's a lot of people that's not on this list that still have some respectable.
Who?
Like Will Smith. Why y'all keep demeaning that man's career?
Will Smith, he got Man in Black. He got what was the
Bad Boys?
Independence Day.
Independence Day. He got hits.
Man, he got some movies.
He got some shit, bro.
Pursuit of Happiness, nigga.
Didn't you tell this nigga to leave it up? What happened to the other list?
And they put up all kind
He
of
just
shit.
do whatever he.
Dez, where the other list at?
He just do whatever he feels like.
Jesus Christ.
With the other black people, with all of them black people on there.
But
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I mean, I think it's just a few people missing off of there.
And I think that once it gets like this, it gets to those bigger movies.
You got like you said, who else? Cuban Gooding Jr.,
Cuba.
Mekhi Phifer, Lawrence Fishburne, not on this. Oh yeah, he is. He 4. Wesley Snipes,
He was Blade. He was on Vampire
Eddie
Brooklyn.
Murphy, not
Eddie Murphy not being on here.
Eddie Murphy on this one. He on this one at 9.
Y'all niggas just named Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
Dummy.
That's good. You ain't got to go no further than that. Scroll back.
Martin was in some
You could
shit
argue
too.
Martin.
I know, but I think they get to a point to where they're like, how big was your movies as well? Like that all kind of plays a part into it. So I ain't mad at him being on here because the movies he did play in had big impact in multiple different ways. I just wouldn't put him at 5. I would still put him on. It would be 10, and like I said, because I love Danny Glover, but Danny Glover makes this list as well. You can make an argument between him and Will Smith, and him and whoever else you want to argue. Danny Glover. So I'm just basing off the list that this list is. I will put Chadwick at 10, Danny Glover at 9, and just shuffle everybody else. The person who I will move up the most to me is mainly Jamie Foxx, but maybe I'm basing it off of wrong things because like Jamie Foxx sings, he raps, he does stand up, and to me,
what about just acting?
I'm sorry, when I see that in the movies, I see all of those things. So I'm playing it into the part of my movies. But even in his movies, in his acting, I still put him up above there. I would put him at five or six, maybe.
You sound nuts.
For Jamie?
For just movies?
Ray Charles? Yes. Django? Nigga Gal? Favorite movie ever to me? Yes, me. I'm putting him.
All right, so 2.
So I'm talking about my list, man. That's fine. I ain't gonna call you crazy because yours.
No, I'm just saying. So 2 of 2 movies.
Those two. No, that's just those 2 movies, man. You still got Collateral. You still got Willie Beam. Nigga, Willie Beam. Nigga, I'm a football player, a quarterback. Nigga, yeah, I'm putting Willie Beeman up there. Think about it. I'm talking about
on the Jamie Foxx movie list. Yeah,
over Will Smith. All he did was play bad basketball with Carlton Banks. Sorry, it ain't a movie, but
why you keep talking about non-movies?
Cause I'm
Bad Boys is up there.
But to me, because of Martin, more so.
Hey man, I'm not gonna have a different conversation, a different argument than you have it with me, because we're doing 2 separate things. Mm-hmm. So okay,
Jamie Foxx, Django. I'm going overall. Out of any movie that I gotta pick, to me, Django is my favorite movie.
Who's that nigga on that nag?
Out of any Will Smith,
I love that movie.
I'm just going 1 for 1. Out of any Will Smith movie, Django movie, that is better than any Will Smith movie to me.
I get that.
Then that's it.
Even though it's probably about maybe 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes.
Django? What you mean? Django?
Of him being in it.
Come on, man. That man in that bitch for the whole time. And he started the movie out with shackles on his feet. He in the whole movie. What you talking about? That man in the whole movie, boy.
It's a lot of
that man that man is in that entire movie. 2 hours and a half. All of it.
Man, when the white guy was
that nigga whipped the shit out of the nigga with a whip, nigga, with a blue suit on.
Yeah. You probably missed by 30
one of them
minutes.
feathery shirts.
15, 20 minutes.
No, man, that man was in the whole movie. Go ahead.
I mean, I get that. That's one of my favorite movies, but
I feel like we need some more movies that got Denzel and Samuel L. or like Denzel and Lawrence Fishburne. Like we need some more of them. Like how they had Al Pacino and Robert De Niro and shit in that same movie and stuff. Like I feel like we need more movies that tie them all in the same. Like a Denzel, Morgan Freeman. We ain't seen that since Glory.
Yeah.
They was in Glory, and Glory is a classic, but that was way early in the day.
I'll take Will off. I'll take Chad off, like you said. Add Will on there. Move Jamie Foxx up. Take Chad off, add Will, and then have a fight between Jamie and Cuba.
What movies? Give me your top 2 or 3 that you could think of Cuba Gooding Jr. movies.
I was just thinking Boys in the Hood.
Radio hard. Pause.
I'm just asking.
Shit, I can't come off the top of the head.
Show Me the Money, Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire was a classic.
You ain't like Jerry Maguire?
I liked it, but I ain't gonna say it was so.
You just said, I'm a football player.
I am, but that don't mean it was one of the best movies, man.
How he said it?
He was
a football.
Yeah, Red Tail. He was good in Red Tail.
Willie Beeman, nigga. Cuba.
Cuba got the movies, bro.
What did he do in Coming to America?
Cuba Gooding Jr. He was the little boy.
Oh yeah, getting a haircut.
Yeah, he played a small role.
I take that back. Jamie automatically knocked Cuba out for me. I'm bigger on Jamie than Paul.
Yeah, the only person only person I probably move is Chadwick. Just only because, huh?
You putting somebody in over him?
Will Smith.
Okay.
And maybe close to that spot.
Yeah,
so Will in 5?
I don't know if I put him at 5, but I'm saying like if Chadwick can be at that spot, Will Smith could be at that spot.
I'm just saying because you said you putting him in over him and maybe at that spot.
Right, I said maybe, but I was just saying like if Chadwick can be at that spot, we can. and he was good, man. I don't want to take nothing from him, you know. But like this is a heavyweight list.
Enemy of the state.
Like these folks got some moves.
So I got a question for you. Because I see none of us saying it. Can you make that's what I'm about to say. Can you make an argument for Danny Glover getting the hell up out of there?
No, he might got one of the most classic movies on the list.
So, not enough on.
Yeah, I'm just saying he got.
You
the
said not in your phone?
He said not enough of them.
Oh,
Danny Glover just known for that one little
Do your homework.
that one little series of movies.
Not enough to beat Jamie. Jamie would go over Danny for me.
What was your question?
Danny Glover, is there an argument to kick him out of there? And then
I say
G Boss kind of summed it up is because the number of movies he doesn't have. Like all we know him is for what's the cop movie? What's
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Color Purple.
I'm just saying,
That's why I said Color. He arguably got the most classic movie on the list.
He was.
Yeah.
Arguably.
What?
I don't want Jamie at 10, and in order to take Jamie out of 10, somebody got to go at 10.
So if Danny Glover got 2-3 movies and Will Smith, Jamie
He got
Foxx,
more than 2, 3.
No, man.
He got Lethal Weapon 1 and 2.
He got Almost Christmas. He got Death and a Funeral, whatever that shit was. But that shit was funny as fuck.
This right here.
all I heard was Lethal Weapon so far.
Angels in the Outfield. Y'all forgot about that?
God damn,
hard.
Angels in the
Yeah, see, man, y'all be
hard.
forgetting
Pause.
shit.
shit, shooter, nigga. Damn.
My boy in the Lion King, Jumanji.
Yeah, y'all
He
tripping.
still might go at 10.
Yeah, Death at a Funeral.
still
That
10.
that shit was hard.
Yeah, that's like a Tyler Perry movie. That shit don't
That
count.
nigga number 10.
Nigga, that wasn't no Tyler. And that's racist.
It wasn't-
Buffalo Soldiers. That was a hard classic.
I don't know what that
He was in Shooter.
You never seen Buffalo Soldiers?
Nah.
Oh, man, got to do it.
You ain't never seen Shooter?
And that
with the white man shooter. Yeah, he like the OCI. Yeah, I saw that, but he ain't like that. Yeah, ain't like he got down the shooter.
Huh?
If he was a shooter,
Yeah, man, he got some stuff, man. I mean, I'm not saying he did. You know, it's crazy that we ain't arguing about the GOAT.
So if he's 10, then so if he's 10, Chadwick is the one getting kicked out for y'all.
Yeah, Chadwick.
So it's really between Chadwick and him.
Because other than Black Panther, I don't know anything else that I like. I can't even call nothing else for him.
Danny's sitting on Chadwick.
Danny had some shit in there.
Yeah, Danny's shitting on Chadwick.
When he got too much longer to it, Denzel, he said he got like 4 or 5 things that he already
Really
have
into
committed
him,
to,
yeah.
and that he done.
I watched the movie Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Yeah, too.
Did you like it?
It was a cool movie. It was different. It was weird. It still wasn't Spaniard.
It was a
I
little-
like timepieces, so I liked it. But I also see it's that new age shit that they try to CGI it too much.
That's why I couldn't get. I tried
too-
like the first
Come,
5
come on, bro. You can't put a whole ocean.
He in there fighting a rhino. Like, come on.
You can't put a whole ocean in the Coliseum.
They did it though. That come from history. They said that they absolutely have artifacts and stuff that show that, like in manuscripts that show that the Coliseum they used to flood it
Fill water.
and put the and bring the boats and shit in. And then nigga, they had a real spectacle going on.
And they
back
would
then.
bring in 6
And when you
sharks.
think about it, if you think about it, them niggas like back then, like I mean, this ain't even the Greek time. This is Egyptian. Like them niggas built pyramids and shit. Them niggas gotta know how to do some shit that we clearly don't know how they was able to do it.
They had sharks.
yeah.
They had sharks in that bitch too.
That's what they say.
They had sharks.
How they put the shark in there?
No sharks.
Sharks.
I don't know. Maybe it's you know how it is. It's a movie, so it probably was only one
little
shark.
extra, yeah,
they probably caught one little shark,
Little baby shark.
Yeah, but in the movie, put Jaws, 6 Jaws is in that bitch. But you know how it go.
Baby shark.
You gotta dramatize it.
I ain't really care for it.
I like it.
I ain't really like his the role he played.
Oh, I love it. Like it's no role that he don't play that bitch.
He become that person.
Yeah, man, that man be playing that shit.
No, he played the role. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like the role.
And the scary shit is, and we kind of talked about it. One of them, real good movie of him is Flight. When that nigga turned that bitch upside down, he was drunk.
Who that?
Denzel.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
drunk
yeah.
in Flight.
Man,
and
that
he
nigga- all that
he
nigga
was the
shit
pilot. He landed that bitch upside down, which just happened.
Yeah.
He landed that bitch upside down, and they went to examine.
He
all
was
that
live in
shit.
John
That nigga said,
Q.
I'm a drunk. I drunk
No,
all
he
that
be
shit.
live in damn near everything.
He was live in fucking John Q.
He got game.
Jesus Shuttlesworth daddy.
That nigga played an action man. Like he got there. That nigga set that watch and put that bitch down. What that shit is? Equalizer.
Oh, Equalizer.
Nah, nigga, man, that nigga don't have a movie. Now that nigga don't have a movie that ain't lying.
Antoine Fisher, nigga.
Nigga.
Yep.
Lady in the blue dress or whatever that shit was called.
Oh, we ain't even talk about him. I don't even know
That
how
play.
we got here.
The play. When
Fences.
yeah, like
Fences.
he was trilling that, and them
Fences
niggas only had 2 scenes in that bitch.
Denzel got too much to talk about,
Hey,
man. I don't know how we sound like we defending Denzel.
No, we just bigging him up, like on Glory when he had to get whooped. Remember that? Remember on Glory when he had to get the last shit?
We was talking about Danny Glover.
That nigga got him.
Danny Glover.
Denzel was like,
Black History Month.
hey,
baby.
Denzel was like, when they called cut, he was like, I couldn't
I
even
don't
talk
cut.
to the white folks.
Dang.
Nigga, preacher's wife, nigga.
Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't never watched it.
the Great Debaters.
You never watched
Man, that man got a
Preacher's
list. Yeah, he got a list, dog.
Fences is high up there for me, though.
He on the top.
I ain't never watched that.
He in the top 10 of all time actors of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. He that kind of goat.
Carbon copy, nigga.
I don't know what you did with that one. But
His nigga just said something. Did y'all see that Netflix is in the they about to make a Nick Saban doc?
they about to make me cancel.
Why? Going up some more?
Yeah. Shit.
If they keep giving you good shit, I don't know. That Nick Saban doc gonna be probably live.
I'll take it.
I mean, but you got ways around that. But I don't know. I watched what I watched. What we were just talking about? Who was that on Netflix?
Yes, it-
Ground Zero.
Yeah, we talking about the Knicks.
Yeah, but we talking about the Nick Saban.
I know. No, I was
But yeah,
making a point.
Day Zero, something like that. I know.
Day Zero. Yeah.
Day Zero.
So like stuff like that, it keeps you going, but it's not as consistent as it used to be.
like a live TV or something. You know what I want to see a Nick Saban doc on? I would prefer it to be on
Max or ESPN.
HBO.
Max.
Yeah,
Definitely
that would
Max.
be live. Amazon Prime could be a live place for it. 'Cause
They'll
that-
give you one.
I like how they doing that Dion shit.
They got some brewing with facts, boy. They got some real shit.
Give it to me on Max. I want it on Max.
I gotta figure out how to get back
But
on
I'm
Max. dog.
gonna try to watch it no matter what because I haven't Netflix had the basketball shit. I ain't watch it. It's been a couple of things on Netflix like that documentary style type shit. And I just ain't watch it.
I did go back.
Oh, they beat me on the Olympic shit. That shit was pretty.
I
dope.
did finally go back and watch all 4 parts of the OJ doc.
And what you think?
As an adult, that shit is a lot better than when you were like younger watching all that shit.
So it is cool to come back and because people be like, I done seen it all. I watched.
I feel like you might have seen like everything on there you probably done heard and knew. But
A lot
the
of this-
I had
details
some
of
new
it,
shit.
yeah, but the
forgot.
details of it, I don't think I knew all the details of it.
So in the words I can't get right, did OJ do it?
Oh yeah, but listen, check it out.
OJ
He did it, but you have to
Damn.
convict somebody with beyond a
Allegedly.
reasonable
Say
doubt.
allegedly or something.
And the fact that he did do it, but you got to convict somebody beyond a reasonable doubt. And every piece of evidence that they had saying he did it, them niggas had doubt in every little piece of it.
If Mark Furman would have never said nigga, OJ would have been in jail.
I don't know.
Back then.
I mean, Mark Furman definitely fucked it up. Like, he definitely was a big part of it. But, nigga, they had blood samples. Like, nigga, you touched this shit with your hand, and then you went over here and touched it. So that's cross-contamination.
I thought Mark Furman did that. or
No,
somebody
it was
else.
the Wong guy.
Oh, yeah.
Then he was the blood test person, and they had him on stand. They asking him like, "Would you ever touch something with your bare hands?" He's like, "No, that's egregious. You would never do this." So he was like, "Nah, you say I have to figure you're a professional." He was like, "So you would never do nothing like that?" He was like, "No, ever, never." So he was like, "Hey, Judge played such and such and such. They played it." He was like, "Pause right there." Nigga, hand just like that. He said, "Ain't that your hand?" Dude was like,
That's me.
"That's my hand."
I did.
And then after he dapped him up and said, "You owe me a bill."
The OJ?
No, no, he said that to the lawyer. And then like you see how important, like man, every lawyer had a specific position and role. Like he had a lawyer that was a DNA expert. He had one lawyer that was who was Johnny Cochran was skilled at trying cases. Like he can argue the cases the best. Man, that man had somebody for everything. And like even with the blood splatter stuff. Like, how is it the day of it, the blood splatter wasn't right here, but 2 weeks later, it is? How that happen? Then the blood splatter that they tested, it sat in a valve for a long time. They could test it and say that it was planted. It couldn't have came from somebody's body because it had samples of whatever tube that they put it in. It had high levels of that. So like they just put doubt on everything to where you couldn't easily say, yeah, he for sure did that.
A reasonable doubt.
I think he
OJ did it.
He definitely did. He did it, but I think it was some foul play in there on the police department to try to get him.
I think it was a little bit of both. Yep.
Yeah,
he did
the shit.
He did
but
it, and they put a little sauce on it. Yeah, and they got the shit. And they called out the sauce.
Was it barbecue?
Yeah, probably.
Probably a little barbecue,
little bloody sauce. But
dummy.
Then they got him with the glove thing. They was like, maybe you shouldn't. The lawyer baited him into making them try to use the glove. They like baited them into it. Like they kind of pushed for them to do it. Then they told the nigga like, hey, it'll be all right if you don't take your arthritis medicine. And OJ was like, nigga, my knuckles and hands will swell up. And they was like,
so it won't fit.
Yeah,
nigga, that's the point.
That's what got the black guy fired because that's what he wanted to do. He was like, man, just make them do it. They tricked him. They tricked him out of the spot.
And he was trying to fight it so bad. No, they didn't. Yes, they got your motherfucking
And he never worked again.
Yeah,
and the white lady went to the news, but none of their ass never worked again.
Yeah, it's cool out. You should check it out. I
started like episode 1, but I never after that. I just like kind of fell out of love with it real quick.
No, I get it because it's kind of like a lot of watching, but that shit get good, fool.
It's kind of like watching them Tupac docs after a while. Like,
I
don't want to see.
I don't know why, but I started Diddy shit on Max too. Pause. But I
thought we said that we weren't watching it because it's too early for some shit like that.
I know, but that was
shit happened yesterday.
That was a while ago.
Shit still happening right now.
But they went through his earlier life and will later.
That's all they showed from what I seen.
Was facts and shit. But I just couldn't get into it. It just was.
It was just like 106 and Park shit. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff with up there or something like that.
When I started watching, he still was going to Howard and shit. So I ain't.
Did y'all see that? I guess a video clip that came out. It kind of makes sense. That showed kind of why Kendrick didn't perform the songs that we thought he would have probably performed.
Yeah, make money.
And they make a lot more sense when you think about it.
It makes sense.
For people who don't know, a lot of people was kind of questioning the songs that Kendrick played. Like he didn't play a lot of his old hits that you might have thought that he would play. Mm-hmm. And some of the alleged reason was because he doesn't own those songs. Yeah. So he won't get paid. Whereas like, when the songs that he do play, it makes everybody go and stream them and stream them more and he'll get paid versus if I go play those songs, I only own 5, 10, 15% of that. Somebody else get wildly paid for it. So that's why he kind of did the songs that he did.
Yep. So playing those
that
hits,
makes sense because he just went independent.
Yeah, playing those hits makes me 1.5 million player and GNX makes me 30 million.
Yeah,
easy
call.
Like shit, GNX it is, baby.
Fuck your entertainment.
And I'm still gonna play a little bit of that because I'm gonna give them their little money. I'm gonna give them a little bit of dollars to make them happy. But I'm getting my 30.
Fresh was fucking with them niggas in the barbershop today. It was like, you watch that shit? You like that shit? And they was like, come on, Fresh, you gotta like it. He was like, yeah, I mean, I liked it if you want to pull out the dictionary and like read what a nigga, like, y'all like stuff like that?
First grade.
And then you know what I'm saying, they were talking about the controller. He was like, oh, it was a game. Oh, that's good. So they was playing a game. Okay. You know how Fresh be doing.
Yeah, like, nigga, I didn't know that was a game. I didn't know that's a PlayStation.
Nigga full of shit.
What? That's Atari? Gotcha.
The NFL. The NFL is pondering over it's a lot of people calling for the NFL to ban the tush push. For people who don't know what that is, that's the quarterback sneak basically that the Eagles have been successful on. I think they was over 70%, 80% from 1 or 2 yards out. They will run quarterback sneak and get it. A lot of people are saying that it's a cheat code, it's a cheat play, and they're talking about possibly banning it because of the help. Where y'all at with it?
The brotherly push. Get that shit out of here. I just don't think it's football, fool. That's some
rugby shit.
Yeah,
that's
rugby
football.
type shit.
That's football.
No, it ain't.
I ain't mad at it, man. I mean,
stop it.
Yeah, man. Like, or do it.
So, like, I just feel like
nobody else does it.
You're penalizing me for being successful at something.
Yeah, like,
I didn't bend the rules. I'm not cheating. I'm not manipulating. They have arguably one of the best offensive lines that we've seen, and they just taking advantage of it. Like, stop it.
And
I mean,
nobody else does it.
No, people remember the Bills tried to do it and they
And
kept
they
getting
don't.
stuffed. They kept getting smushed.
I mean,
That's like saying your defense is too good. Do something different.
they just got the perfect recipe for it. Because don't forget, they got Jalen back there. That nigga goddamn. is a-
500-pound squatter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Weight room warrior. But I don't know, fool. I just don't like it.
don't care,
And when did the shit become legal? Because then I know I'm old,
What did
but didn't they say the
The
Reggie
Packers
Bush
play
shit?
that.
The Bush push.
What did the Packers say? I'm not a fan of this play. There's no skill involved, and it's almost an automatic first down on plays of a yard or less. So why everybody can't do it?
Get me to 3 yards or less.
I wouldn't say automatic.
Or stop them from getting 1 yard or less.
Yeah, get them to 3 yards or less.
And they lost. It's not like they was undefeated. So beat them. Like, I don't like shit like that. Start crying
That's the
about.
play they talking about right now.
Yeah.
Just push. Quarterback sneak, basically.
It's a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, that's a
It's a quarterback sneak where the running backs can push the quarterback.
You can do. Everybody can do that. Again,
Why can't
the
you?
the Bills literally did this in the AFC Championship game or something 2 or 3 times and got smushed every time.
Yeah, but my question is, when did it stop being illegal?
It never was illegal. It never was illegal in the
This is-
NFL.
Oh, in the NFL.
At
Okay.
college, you couldn't push.
College,
push
you
them
couldn't
back,
do
and
it,
then
but in the NFL, you
Bush
could
push.
always do that.
So what happens when the whole O line and the whole D line pushing each other, and the nigga behind them, and somebody behind the nigga trying to push the line forward?
You mean
Ain't
the
that
tush
same
push?
goddamn thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what we talking about. The tush push.
Yeah, so why is that a problem?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What going
You gotta
on?
ask him. You're right. I don't know.
I just feel like if a team good, let's just say they getting the iron run lead,
a scrum,
and they
man.
getting 5 yards of carry, you can't penalize them for this. Stop it.
Yeah. Stop getting 5 yards.
Yeah.
carry.
Cowboys, nigga.
And again,
Yeah, my boy did everything with the East Lake Cowboys.
and again, in football, like that's one play. Like that's one play that they can only get a couple yards off of. Like, nigga, you can stop. Nigga, be up 14. They ain't got to worry about that goddamn play.
In the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
did we see a tush push in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they did that
It
shit.
don't matter. I saw some deep balls. I saw some runs. and some good shit.
We seen Buffalo fuck it up about 3 times.
Yeah. So I mean, I ain't with it. Like, it's not a cheating play. It's just a quarterback sneak with power. So stop it, man. We found that's like the option. We need to stop it. The spread.
I'm just
you need
being-
to stop
I-
it. The run. You need to stop it.
I-
Stop it.
I guess it's just the old man get off my lawn type shit where, man, just get a ball to the running back.
Well, quarterback sneak is like,
Pretty simple.
yeah, like that's
Pretty basic.
That's
That's the most
old
basic
man
of
line
basic.
right there.
That's the most.
Stop it.
Well, do that then. But this ain't that, and that ain't this.
I hate that they seem very soft for arguing about this.
There's no way that this is illegal. That they trying to make this
Look
illegal.
at them, man. Like what they doing, man? They ain't did nothing.
And well,
No way.
Tug of war.
well, I think next year they gonna try to get away from that shit because it's hard to judge for one thing. But they doing some type of different. I guess they gonna put a chip in the ball or some shit
Pause.
for the first down. Chip in the ball.
Put chips in. Ain't even say it.
What was you thinking about?
I was bored, man. I was bored. I was bored. I want to crack a joke. Oh, pause. I don't want no chips in my balls.
Hey, you been talking about balls for 3 minutes and I ain't saying nothing.
Good for you.
Nigga said I saw some deep balls.
Yeah, I saw. There you go. I saw some deep balls. Whoa.
Y'all trash.
But they gonna do
That been in your
something.
mental Rolodex, ain't it, G-Ball?
I want to say they gonna take out the chains. And it's gonna be digital.
There's no more sideline officials. I saw that.
So-
I can see.
chain gang,
I saw
chain
that
gang.
coming though. When you on
The
the
yellow line.
yeah. You can see that coming.
So that'll make this play a little bit more fair because you don't know how far he got.
Y'all saw the meme. It's no longer gonna be nothing like this when you see and they missed it by this much.
Hey, but you know what?
Put your hand in
I
front
think
of
that's kind of trash because I like
I like that
measurement.
element.
Measurement is part of like when a nigga bring them chains out, you
nigga, that go back to the old man, nigga.
you be like
Yeah.
that, and then when you don't get it, like that's it taking out the natural excitement of the game.
When they pull it all the way and be like,
Yeah,
down.
that shit be kind of like part of the game. I think they need to think about that.
well, they done took everything else out. It's just like how everything is instant replay. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Judgment.
Almost until they start. Do you want to see that? Like them going into the play on holding. Let's review that. On the face mask. Let's review.
Nah,
that.
the game
On
would be 12
tripping,
hours.
let's- you know what I'm saying?
I will say on certain shit, I'm not mad at it because let's get it
I'll
right.
say under 2 minutes. Let's get it. Let's do it under 2 minutes.
Because Dez Bryant caught that ball.
Well, that got reviewed.
And we was going to win the Super Bowl.
Well, that got reviewed, so there's nobody to change that one.
Well, they was wrong.
Yeah, I'm not mad with people reviewing something that could fuck up the trajectory of the game. Oh man, the trajectory.
Yeah.
I did good.
They can put a CH
the trajectory,
in there.
nigga.
Put a
I can
CH in there,
trajectory. My God, I keep landing it.
That's like you diddly. Dumbly.
Because then the Saints get messed over like twice, 2 times back to back over like a bad call.
I ain't the Saints fans. I probably were rooting for it if they did. I don't know.
Like the Saints versus the Vikings, I think they got messed over.
No, that just was a bad play on the ball, from what I can recall.
Oh,
The safety overran it. Diggs caught that bitch and went to the house in the playoffs.
I thought it had something to do with a bad call, but
It might have been, but I don't remember. So I don't
could
know.
be wrong.
NFL also is pondering over changing the overtime rule. Right now, it's just for playoffs where if you win the coin toss, you can't just kick a field goal. If you kick a field goal, the other team get a chance to score. Unless you score a touchdown and it's over. They talking about instead of just doing that in the playoffs only, bringing it to the regular season.
I don't mind it because it ain't like there's that many overtime games in the regular season. So why not?
The other
And you
team
get-
should
and-
get a chance.
And I think you should get practice at things that you're going to have to do maybe in the future. So why not? Like, that's crazy when I got to teach you different in the regular season. Hey, this is a pass play in the regular season, but this is a pass play in the postseason. No, let's make the game the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both teams deserve a chance.
Yeah, that make the game more fun and more interesting, more competitive too. So
Because most of them hoes already be born. If you got a good game, then cool. Let's get a good winner.
have y'all watched any college basketball yet this year?
Not really. A little bit.
I ain't watched.
I watched a
That's why I
little.
don't be knowing them niggas' names.
I might have watched Cooper Flag a few times. Him, Dylan Harper, the end.
I watched Duke beat the shit out of North Carolina.
Wait a minute.
Man,
Wait a minute. I'm thinking about something here. Can't get right. Hold on.
What do you do?
Let me think about something for just a second here. You ain't watching no college basketball?
A little bit of Duke.
Because I
Not
could
enough.
go back about a year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah. Men's college basketball. You said it was so exciting.
Well, I'm talking about this. I mean, maybe, but I'm talking about
You
this
said
year.
that they had all the names.
Maybe this year. I say this year.
You remember that
like-
conversation? Remember they had all the names.
all the names.
Where they at?
I asked you about this year. A year is a long time.
No. Why aren't you watching college basketball?
I don't have the time.
No,
I work too much.
Ass.
Dummy.
College, I don't know if you've seen it, but we talk about unintended consequences all the time. We've argued about players. I go back to the loft days. We argued about, do we pay them? Do we not pay them? We've evolved all the way to the part where we're paying them. We got NILs. We got all this different kind of fuck shit that's going on. And now we have an unintended consequence where we have lost a key element in college football. At least I think. I'll get y'all opinions in a second. But the college football spring game has disappeared. Everybody's canceling. Everybody getting rid of their spring game. A lot of coaches are citing that they don't want to put their players on display for other people to come and poach them. Is some of the reasons why they saying that they're no longer playing spring games.
I saw that for a little bit that they said this year is going to be the last 8-day game, right? Maybe.
Yes. Put a pin in this before I forget it, and I'm coming right back to it. Give me a second. These fuck niggas gave Hubert Davis a fucking extension.
Damn.
Oh. What, he like 17 and 11 this year?
Yeah, and he been underachieving the last 3-4 years
Him and his.
since the championship.
And his wife that he's so proud, his white wife that he's so fucking proud of.
Nice show fight.
You got that Final Four off of whatchamacallit players, Roy Williams. So you ain't did shit. But I kind of get the coaches on the spring game. I'm switching back.
You do?
I get the thought of it. I think the shit is trash, but I do get the thought of it. Like, but don't the starters don't y'all just play like a series or two?
No, not in the spring
Not in
game.
the spring game.
And especially
Like the
if
whole
it
game.
depends.
One
Every
versus two.
team's different. Like if you got a stud, like if yours was to come back, you don't need him playing the whole fucking spring game. You know what's going on. So like this year, Manning, you might let him play a lot, but he doesn't need to play that much. You know what the fuck he finna do. But the spring game is vital for like Alabama, for example. This is gonna be real clutch to see who the fuck gonna be
who the running back, who the receiver.
Now, and by that same token, I mean you can do it minus having it on TV and all of that shit. Like this is what we do during spring practice.
But you can also just have closed practices.
Yeah, that's why I said you can do it without necessarily having it be on TV. But I think too another thing that they worried about is the film. Niggas getting they practice film and sending it to places to get the fuck out of there.
We see yours weakness. We see whoever Alabama's quarter's weakness, whatever it might be.
When is the deadline to transfer though?
They got 2 periods. I forgot what they were.
Yeah, the last.
I thought they was getting rid of one of them, and I think they was getting rid of the end season one and just keeping this one as the spring one.
They should
right after spring.
They should if they can line up school perfectly.
They said
I don't know because I want to see some kids go to new schools and perform in the spring. So I don't know.
I would have my spring game the day after the deadline.
They said
Saturday after.
They said one of the biggest problems with the spring game is just that was the biggest time for fans to have access to the players.
Yeah,
you had spring games. You get to get closer to the field. You get
then it might be some people.
That's where they learn who they new players gonna be next year.
I love spring games though. Like
it was always had a little fun vibe to it.
It might be. That's the only time fans get to go to an Alabama game. I think the tickets be like maybe $10 or something. You try to go to a big time Alabama game,
$150.
Hey, and you're gonna be way the fuck up there. Mm-hmm. So. No, and then at UAB it was cool. Maybe I had a different experience because after the game we partied. Yeah. I mean, not we because I wasn't y'all, but we partied. It was a spring game. You knew at the spring game it was gonna be a party.
It was an event,
picnic. It was gonna be something.
It's a whole event.
So
it's a money thing now, man. It's a health thing now. So I see they're saying like I love seeing Hack play a full spring game, but like and getting hit and hitting, but like your teammate
never get hit no spring game.
He got tackled a few times, but they know not to go try to knock him out. And like long as you play,
that was only Jermaine dumbass.
Yeah, he ain't that smart. But I do like that idea, but I also get it where some players get hurt in those spring games, like and it might be an important.
They said that
you don't want Jeremiah Smith or Quinn Ewers or Arch Manning getting hurt in those games.
They said it's transitioning more towards NFL style OTAs.
It's about money, man. I'm sorry.
Yep, and that's what they also cited because they's like at Ohio State last year they had 80,000 fans, and it was a free spring game.
Did you get mad about getting hit? Did you get mad about getting hit in practice or spring game?
Nah, I ain't never cared. I know it was a part of it.
Gotcha.
It was part of it. So I got
hit once, maybe if that.
By accident.
No, nigga, against Tulane, I had a concussion.
Yeah, nigga, he said spring game.
On the spring game, no, I ran out. Nigga, Watson Brown had me out there stupid as fuck running the goddamn triple option. Nigga, I got tackled. I was the one to get tackled. Don't forget. You couldn't tackle Hack, but me tackle that nigga.
You ain't had a little red shirt on, the little red jersey.
Tackle that nigga. He needs to tackle that. I got tackled, boy. Yeah. It wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't like with Chris Guyton got there, not who helmet. He knocked off Tony Shell helmet and knocked his iPad out. It wasn't none of that.
That been went multiple ways.
Man, Chris
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. Kelly Tedford. Bring your dumb ass to the principal's office.
Put a name on that.
For people who didn't see, the New Hampshire content creator is facing some serious charges after allegedly contaminating food at the local grocery store. Yes, she's a content creator, and she thought that part of her content was a good idea to go and urinate on the local produce and food while filming it for her social media fans. Yes, you heard that right. The 23-year-old was urinating on the food at the grocery store for as part of her social media content. That was the content that she was creating. The police swiftly notified her. They removed the affected products, got it all off the shelf, and they are charging her with the felony.
Good.
Yeah.
Great. And also, I don't have no experience with this, but doing that as a woman,
That's wild.
That's wild, cuz.
That's wild.
Depending on if she had a
Wow.
sundress on,
She
man.
had
But
to get
she still had to.
She
squat
still had to
down.
do something.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
That's nasty. Come on now.
So for that, Miss Tepper, you are the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass,
Nasty
stupid
ass
ass.
dummy. You got pee all down your
Dumbass.
leg.
And apparently you don't watch content because a lot of content of people licking and doing stuff to food hasn't been going well for them.
Hell no. Food costs too much. I'm like, damn, you should have just stole it.
That's what they deserve, man. Just stop, because I hate the ones that we don't see.
Them the ones that matter.
All right,
Yeah.
like the ones you don't see. So when I do see it, drop kick,
My bad.
Hit her ass with an apple or
drop
something.
kick off the top rope, bang. Like, come on.
I just knew it was some dumbass man.
No, it was
I
a
just,
female.
yeah.
Nope, it was
a
Kelly.
It was a little young female, man. So
Yeah, it was Kelly.
Kelly, you ain't making no. Your bail gonna be higher than goddamn whatever you made off them views.
who knows though? You know how it go. Got a game.
You and Tug got to bring back some beads and moon pies.
What flavor?
It don't matter. We just gonna decorate our table.
And hearts. Y'all owe us something good. No.
I tried to bring back some hearts.
Man, that nigga gonna come back on Tuesday.
still
When you
like
gonna get the
hearts.
hearts? You gonna get the hearts the next Sunday?
Nah, he
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
come. He gotta come. He gotta pass
gotta
my,
come through.
he
Oh, you
gotta
mean
pass
come
my
drop
house
it
to
off?
get- Yeah, he gotta pass my house. I'll meet you at the
They was
QT.
talking about in the barbershop, one of the dudes, he from up here somewhere. He was like, man, they got that good gas station in New Orleans, man. I don't know what the name of it. And they were
Brothers.
talking about, yeah. And I told him, I was like, man, when Hooter first brought me down there, he kept talking about the po' boys and the chicken. That nigga pulled up to the gas station. I'm like, what the fuck we finna do here? Cause gas station food here mostly is taboo. But there are some gas stations that have good shit, but it was mostly taboo. So when we pulled up there, I'm just thinking like we going to a restaurant or something. That nigga said, nah, that's where the chicken and po' boys at.
In New Orleans, it's every gas station too, nigga. That's like when I was in high school. The corner store, po' boys.
Man, I went to one corner store one
Block
time. I can't get back there to save my life, but that bitch was about 15
Got the big
inches
16,
long.
big paws, big 16s. You know what I'm saying? They got the 8s and the 16s, and you know.
And of course, brothers. I'm always going to brothers and Cajuns.
And the crazy thing is, them bitches be so full with shrimp. Like, nigga put shrimp, nigga be thinking shrimp. is delicacy
Man,
anyway.
like you
Them
can't
hoes be
even
stuffed with
fold that
shrimp.
shit. You kind of got to just eat a little bit out of it.
They was fucking with the nigga next to Fresh because he was talking about he was like, y'all eat king cake? That shit trash. And Fresh like, nigga, cause you go to Publix.
Bro, you gotta go to Randazzo's or something.
He said, what kind of nigga go to Publix to get king cake? Eh?
When I be seeing that shit up here, I just laugh at
Nah,
it.
man, you gotta go to the bakeries, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But honestly, like New Orleans is just like you can go to a gas station and get a po' boy. You can go to Ross's or Winn-Dixie and get a fire king cake.
Yeah.
Man, they
Now,
say
they're not Randazzo's, but they still fire compared to other.
Gotta eat the baby.
Eat the
gotta
baby.
eat the baby. They don't even put it in there no more. Punk ass people.
Can't even fake bite a baby.
Man, they say in Mobile, Piggly Wiggly got some of the best crawfish. So
Everybody got the recipe now.
I can believe it in places where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but-
I don't want crawfish from the Piggly Wiggly in Birmingham, but crawfish from in New Orleans and Mobile and places that's on the water, I bet you they probably do got good crawfish.
yeah, cause that shit up here be trash. It's just one spot. I ain't gonna know the name of it.
Any other news or information we forgot to add on? Happy Mardi Gras, man. Laissez-les, bon temps, roulette. Be safe. Enjoy yourself, man. If you've never had experience at Mardi Gras, I don't give a fuck if you're going to New Orleans or Mobile. It's really a carefree time where people just enjoy each other. They drink. They let loose. They have fun.
They share
They
with
get all their
strangers.
sins and stuff out. You get ready for Lent.
And they get their shoes dirty. So be careful.
Yeah.
Especially if it's wet out.
Dress accordingly. And on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye bye.
Bum.
Laissez bouton rolou.
Dummy.